to the next debutant now in tonight's game with the Cowboys and the Storm at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. This one's the Storm debutant, and his name is Siulagi Tuimalatu-Brown, but for short, Siulagi P.O. I think that's the short way of saying his name. But again, a guy I never heard of before. I've heard of Temple Kalepo, but not this guy though. I've never seen him in my life, to be fair. But gotta say though, he played quite well. A young winger from Melbourne, actually a Melbourne product as well. So, Melbourne do seem to start having these guys that are from Melbourne now, that juniors from that area, like Dina Ramia, Suafalongo. Now, Siulagi P.O., like he's another Melbourne product now. So maybe the junior systems in Melbourne are slowly starting to grow, maybe. But look, obviously a young winger who's played plenty of juniors games for the Storm and has obviously come through their ranks. And not being initially named in the starting 17, I believe. He was a late inclusion tonight. But yeah, look, I thought he played quite well. Obviously, with Pappenhausen out, Wishart to go to fullback, and then Pezet went to 6, and other changes had to happen in the back line where Anderson went to the centres, I think, at one stage. But yeah, I thought P.O. played quite well on debut. Very athletic looking, like really, really tall, and seems to have a good build. So I think, obviously Will Warbrick's out for a while, but having someone like him who's literally looking like the same sort of, physique as Will Warbrick, I reckon, maybe it's a good replacement for now to have if they do opt to go with him in more games. But look, my first time watching him though, never heard of his name before tonight. But you know what, played quite well. I thought did a solid job, made some good tackles. I think in the first half, early on in the game, he was very close to scoring a try. Just got cut down though by Braden Burns, I think it was. But he was so close to scoring a try in the opening few minutes of the game. So that would have been a great way to start off his debut if he did score, but got stopped just short of the line. But about Siulagi, I watched his, I guess, the moment he found out he was debuting for the Storm in this game. His parents are from New Zealand, I think, or somewhere like that. And I called them up, and basically, they had no idea he was debuting until the last, couple of hours of the game. And then they just had a flight organised by Melbourne Storm, which was great by the club. So, just straight on the flight to Townsville, and they were there for his debut. And obviously, it was a win on debut for Siulagi, so I'm sure he's stoked about that. And honestly, all the best to the kid. I hope he gets more first-grade games in the meantime. And all the best to him. Good debut by him. But what were your thoughts on his debut? Let me know in the comments down below. But as always, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have a good rest of your night.